Another thing they're talking about doing it, there's talk on the forums. Now, you don't always know if that's gas in the pipes or something real, but there's talk on the forums about, I think those honey bee boxes are filling up faster with the flowers. But anyway, that's not what the talk on the forum is. The talk on the forums is about them perhaps including rain and perhaps lightning. And like I said, I don't know if that's poop in the pipes or something that's really been considered, because they haven't actually made the, what do I want to say? They haven't actually made the winter thing work as a cycling season on its own yet. And there's a bunch of stuff they haven't done yet. I mean, the research thing is supposed to be changed. There's quite a lot of bugs. Obviously, the toothy trap is one of them. Also, I just had another case where somebody sent in a message and sent me a comment, and no one else answered it or anything, and for whatever reason YouTube didn't pass it on to me. So if you ever send in something that you think is important, that you especially a question or where you really expect a reply from me, because I do try to reply to everything that seems to be of a nature to be replied to. It may be that YouTube hasn't passed it on, because I can't search, or let's say I don't search through every video for messages. Okay, I had the camera off. I don't think I'm carrying any meat. Yeah, the fire, Wilson. Fire, Wilson. Okay. That's 28. What I was looking at was the Dapper Vest is 16, so that's all but 12 of those. So at a certain point, if they do Insanity, you have to really think about Toothy Traps as opposed to Dapper Vest if they use Dapper items as the solution to Insanity. Okay, Wilson tells me it's time to make a fire. I know already I just stepped back into the game. I spent 3 hours at the dentist unsuccessfully. I see a student dentist because I'm poor, and he never got the job done. He's supposed to put a crown on a tooth, and he never got through, finally get down so it would fit after 3 hours. But that'll probably give me a strong desire. He put the temp back on. I've got to go back in 2 weeks. But it'll probably give me a strong desire to kill, which will translate into good video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to go down to the swamp. Now, Jackass Me mentioned burning all kinds of turf. Now this is, why is it that's saying it? Oh, there it is, rocky turf. You may not show up well on your video. But anyway, I dug this up, and it seems like rocky turf wouldn't burn, but obviously it does. Now, our communication, I originally thought that he meant it burned a long time, and he actually had meant to communicate to me that it burns about as much as a log. So there you have it. It is free and depends on what you want to do to different areas of your map. We could look at that briefly. I dug it up over here and it didn't seem to, well, that's kind of cute. I didn't even notice that. I think maybe right in there where we don't see the polka dots anymore. So anyway, but you could like theoretically dig up your whole map and burn it if you wanted to. I don't know. I think you can probably guess how I feel about that. What I'm doing though is I'm getting ready to roll down to the swamp. We'll get the update, I think, sometime tomorrow. What makes you idiots think you can come in my camp? So anyway, but there's going to be some bigger gaps in days in some of the videos, just because you've seen the farming, you've seen the harvesting, I don't know, seen bees chasing me around, etc., etc. So I'm not sure what benefit there is in that. So probably I'm going to materialize down in the swamp once I get my stuff together up here. I mentioned this briefly in another video, and I didn't have a clean piece of footage on it, so I'm not sure if it came through or not. If you want to carry a bunch of extra stuff, easy way to do that, if you're not expecting to do other stuff en route to wherever you're going, is just fill up all your stuff with whatever it is you want to take, and then fill up another backpack and carry it in your hand. It gives you what? You have 8 items, it would give you 16 items. So it's just kind of a thought. I don't think I've ever seen that in forums or anywhere, and it seems like just a really simple solution to that. And hopefully Big and Ugly is still walking around in the swamp, and if he isn't, by that I mean the Treeguard, we'll get some more Big Uglies, and I might take some pine cones down with me. Now, I'm going to build a camp down there so I can stay as long as I feel like staying, but there's no point in you watching me get ready or harvesting whatever I decide to harvest before I go. So I'll be seeing you in the swamp. Down to the swamp. And we'll see if Big and Ugly is made out of wood. We'll see if Pinocchio's still roaming the swamp. I have every reason to think he will be. Now on the update, it is important to remember that if I have like a couple hours of footage out of this visit before the update, I will put update stuff up first out of chronological order, just so you'll be able to see that stuff. And then I will return to anything that interesting that happens here if I don't get it done first, which may happen. So, alright, I'm going to rock this troll down here and we'll see what happens. And actually, I'm going to do a sound chest first so it doesn't... Oh, Lord gracious, there he is! Well, there you go. Kiss 2 ducks and a frog. Well, thank you, Mr. Tree Man. You are my hero. Aside from the... Oh, crud! Get out of there before you die, Wilson, you dumbass. You're not wearing armor. Okay, well, let's do something about a camp first. Trying to think what I can just throw on the ground and we can run up here and see what's happening. Evidently, old Big and Ugly's been roaming the swamp and killing stuff. I know this is kind of silly to say because you don't always see hits, but I kind of wonder if old Big Ugly takes hits, because I should have thrown that one spike down there. I gotta get rid of this damn thing too. That's just stupid. What you doing, old Big Ugly? Now, whoopsie. Come on over this way. Shoot. You know it'd be nighttime. Well, we can fix that. Now, where's my little camp here?
Didn't I bring bedrolls? One of these ought to be bedrolls. Well, we have a winner. Take a nap, Wilson. I wasn't actually obviously prepared for this action yet, but what the hell. Trying to think what else I can throw down here. I can throw that. Nothing's going to eat that. Okay, let's go see what my friend is doing.
Now, I know people want to see fights between Big Ugly and, now I don't want to hurt old Big Ugly up here, but we do have to kind of give him some guidance. Come on, I hit you. God, he doesn't even feel it. Come on down this way, Big Ugly. Fred, I need to eat too, don't I? Now, hopefully he'll get to that. Yep, there he is with his tentacle. Now, I'm going to try to just watch this without, yeah. Boy, he's just a, well, obviously he's a monster. Now, what we really want to do is get him over here to the spiders. Because I know people want to see Spider Queens fight Optimus Pine. And I don't know if we actually have an Optimus Pine here. Somebody smarter than me will have to make that decision. I don't think he is. I think he's the medium size. I was going to say, and I think it was Jackass Me was the only one that actually commented. But when this Treeguard materialized, he was a little bitty one because I specifically commented he wasn't going to be able to do much. And I had to quit for save and quit. I don't know if it was the cats or the family or whatever the hell, such family as I have. But when I came back in, he had grown. And I think Jackass Me is the only, I think it was him, was the only one that noticed that. Because it was, I didn't say nothing because you know how I am. It could have been a hallucination. So anyway, I don't know what our spiders are doing over here. I don't even have a weapon now, do I? How did I wind up doing that? Oh, there it is. Son of a bitch. Oh, I know how I did it. I was aggravating him to get him to go do stuff. Now, these ought to be queens. Are you a queen? No, you just little bitty shits. Now, I don't know if old Optimus, or he's not an Optimus. I think he's the medium size. Well, I'm not opposed to him fighting more tentacle monsters. See, it's like smacking a mountain. It's like, hey, buddy. Slow walking Jones. Slow talking Jones. Now, I don't know if Jimmy Stewart did that or who. But there was a cowboy that was slow walking, slow talking Jones. And the hero of those black and white cowboys, when he got pissed off, he just beat the dog out of people. Well, there you go. I don't have any idea what it is he does, but I'm not mad at him for doing it. Now, I don't think he's after me. Usually when you lose aggro, you lose aggro in a word. Okay, there's your Spider Queen. Now, see, I don't know if we can get him to do anything. Now, let's see if we can get him over here with the Queen. The Queen is fighting Tentacles. Now, where's my weapon so I don't get my ass killed? I don't think he'll fight the Queen, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I am not finding him fighting the Queen. Yep. That ain't happening. Now, I have seen the Queen go through a lot of other stuff out here in this swamp. I've seen her just kill the snot out of Tentacles. Not her, but her brood once they get rolling. Well, they got some hits on her there. Now, she's not churning out anything but really bad ones. Oh shit, off the pad. Let me guess, my armor's out. Okay, we have a win. Not a pretty win, but a win. Now, what was my tree friend doing? Nothing. I kind of told you I didn't think that would happen. Now, where are we? I think we could build a camp here. I want to build that fire ring, but I'm not sure if I... Damn it, I wish I'd explored the rest of this. There's only one there. I think we can do this. Now, I said I don't understand the system. It seems like I know there were two here, two there, and one there. So she has grown up. Now, either the map has not erased her icon, or else she left a one-level nest behind her. And so I don't know if there's, you know, if she exists and her original nest exists after she spawns. Yeah, that's probably in forums somewhere. I don't know. I look like I'm about where I want to be, to tell you the truth. Why can't I build a fire pit? Oh, because I'm not carrying my stone. Damn you! That is not part of the damn deal. I will take my chances on the Gru if you steal my stuff. Actually, there is fine, I think.